Picture this. It's a rainy evening. You're driving home from work, windshield wipers ticking back and forth. Suddenly, the car jerks, the RPMs climb, but the speed doesn't. You manage to limp home, only to hear the worst news from your mechanic the next day. Your transmission is shot. The cost? More than you paid for the car last year. And here's the part that stings. It wasn't bad luck. It was caused by a single bad habit you've been doing for years without even realizing. Automatic cars are smooth, simple, and forgiving. But inside, the transmission is a masterpiece of engineering. Dozens of gears, clutches, and hydraulic channels working in perfect harmony. Treat it wrong, and you can turn that masterpiece into a pile of scrap metal faster than you think. Today, we're going deep into 10 things you should never do in an automatic car. These aren't just tips, they're lessons from thousands of real-world breakdowns, mechanical failures, and expensive repair bills. 1. Shifting into park or reverse before the car fully stops. Inside your gearbox is a part no bigger than your finger called the parking pawl. It's a steel pin designed to lock your transmission when you're stopped. But here's the key. It's meant to work when the car is already still. If you slide into park while the car is moving, even slowly, you're forcing that small piece of metal to stop the entire weight of your vehicle. It's like trying to jam a stick into a bicycle wheel while it's spinning. Something's going to snap. And going from drive to reverse without stopping is just as bad. Your transmission has to instantly reverse the rotation of all its moving parts. Think of it like sprinting full speed and suddenly trying to run backwards. Your knees wouldn't survive, and neither will your gears. Real-life story. A driver in Chicago used to back into his driveway by quickly flipping between drive and reverse without stopping. After 2 years, his transmission gave out. The repair bill? $3,200. All because of a shortcut that saved him 5 seconds a day. 2. Coasting in neutral downhill. A lot of people think this saves fuel. Decades ago, with carbureted engines, maybe it did. But today, modern fuel-injected engines automatically cut fuel when coasting in gear. The real problem? In neutral, you lose engine braking, the natural resistance of your engine helping to slow you down. Without it, your brakes do all the work. On a long or steep hill, that creates intense heat, leading to brake fade. If your brakes overheat enough, the pedal will sink to the floor and your stopping power will vanish. Example. A tourist in Colorado tried coasting down Pikes Peak in neutral to save gas. Halfway down, his brakes overheated, smoke poured from the wheel wells, and a park ranger had to stop him before a disaster. The takeaway: keep in gear. Your brakes and your safety will thank you. 3. Revving in neutral or park, then slamming into drive. This move has a name among mechanics: the neutral drop. It might feel thrilling, like you're in a racing game, but it's one of the quickest ways to kill your transmission. Here's what happens. When you rev the engine in neutral, the torque converter, the part that connects your engine to your transmission, is free spinning. The instant you drop into drive, all that stored energy slams into the gears like a hammer blow. Over time, it causes microscopic cracks in the clutches and gear teeth. Eventually, those cracks grow, and then one day, you'll hear a loud bang and your car won't move. Mechanics note, even 1 or 2 neutral drops can shorten the lifespan of a transmission by years. 4. Relying on park alone to hold the car on a hill. Park isn't a brake, it's a lock on your transmission. If you stop on an incline and only use park, the whole weight of your car rests on the parking pawl. Over time, that constant pressure can deform or break it. And if it fails, gravity will take over and your car will roll. Correct method: stop completely. Keep your foot on the brake. Apply the parking brake first, then shift into park. This way your wheels, not your transmission, are holding the load. Real-life example. A man in San Francisco left his SUV in park on a hill. The pawl snapped and the vehicle rolled half a block before crashing into a parked car. His insurance covered the damage, but not the $1,800 transmission repair. 5. Driving aggressively before the car warms up. On cold mornings, your transmission fluid is thick, almost like syrup. It takes time to warm up and flow properly. If you drive aggressively before that happens, you're forcing metal components to spin at high speeds without full lubrication. It's like running a marathon without stretching first. The wear might not show immediately, but over time, the damage builds. Tip: give your car 30 to 60 seconds before driving off, then keep acceleration gentle for the first few minutes. That short wait can add years to your transmission's life. 6. Riding the brakes or keeping a foot on the pedal. Resting your foot lightly on the brake pedal might feel harmless, but it keeps the brake pads slightly engaged, creating constant heat and wear. In automatics, this habit can also confuse the transmission's computer, making shifts rough or hesitant because the system thinks you're braking when you're not. Example: a rideshare driver complained of weird shifting. The mechanic discovered he kept his left foot resting on the brake while accelerating with his right. Once he stopped, the shifts became buttery smooth again. 7. Ignoring strange noises, delays, or slipping gears. Automatic transmissions rarely fail overnight. They warn you first, with hesitation between shifts, whining or grinding noises, a burning smell, sudden drops out of gear. Too many drivers ignore these signs until the car won't move at all. By then, you're looking at a rebuild or replacement. Lesson: if something feels off, get it checked. A $150 service today can prevent a $4,000 repair tomorrow. 8. Overloading or towing incorrectly. Your transmission is designed for a specific workload. Every extra pound beyond your vehicle's limit adds heat, and heat is the #1 killer of automatic gearboxes. If you tow, always follow the weight limits in your manual. Many vehicles have special tow modes or gears. Use them. Without it, you risk overheating the fluid, burning the clutches, and ruining your transmission mid-trip. Example: a family overloaded their SUV for a cross-country move. Halfway through Texas, the transmission overheated and failed. The repair cost? More than the SUV's value. 9. Neglecting transmission fluid maintenance. Transmission fluid doesn't just lubricate, it cools, cleans, and powers the hydraulic circuits inside your gearbox. Over time, it breaks down, collects debris, and loses effectiveness. Neglect it, and your gearbox slowly cooks itself from the inside out. Maintain it, and your transmission can last hundreds of thousands of miles. Tip: check your manual for service intervals, usually every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, and use only the fluid type your car requires. Using the wrong fluid is like putting cooking oil in your engine. It might work for a minute, but the damage is inevitable. 10. Thinking an automatic is indestructible. The final and biggest mistake: assuming your automatic transmission can survive anything. Yes, they're designed for convenience. No, they're not invincible. Every hard launch, every skipped service, every overheating episode chips away at its lifespan. Treat it right, and you can get 200,000 to 300,000 miles of smooth shifting. Abuse it, and it might not last half that. Final example: 2 identical sedans, one driven gently with regular maintenance, the other driven hard with poor habits. 10 years later, the careful driver's transmission was still original. The careless driver's car had already gone through 2 replacements. You drive smart, shift smart, and remember, the way you treat your automatic today decides whether it'll still be running tomorrow.